Okay, let's see if this, works this time around. Okay, I think we might be up and running. I had to download some new. Yeah, here we go. We're up and live. Yeah, we're live. So this is I'm gonna do some editing today. Let me fix some settings and then send a link out to somebody, and then I will start doing I will start doing the live stream. So I'll be editing today on my Lightroom. I haven't done one of these um, for a long time. So let me hold on a second. I'll be right back. I'm right on time, actually. Yeah, right on the time I wanted to start. So they're messing around with the thing. Where is it? Why is it not showing up on my channel, but it's showing in the live dashboard? Hold on, I'm having technical error right now. I'm trying to figure out why I can't. And I will be right back with you. Sorry for the delay. I really. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. 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 Let me check one thing. Okay. Okay, we're gonna switch from this view now. Hi everybody. Might be delayed somewhat, but here we go. We'll capture my screen. So, okay, I don't want Photoshop, I want Lightroom. I cleaned out my computer recently, and then also my Lightroom crashed, and I lost my album for some reason. I don't know, but and anyway, it was time to clean out the thing. So let's pull up this. No, I don't want a passport. Hold on, let me import some photos, and we'll edit some of these. Okay. Okay. Why am I getting blank? Oh, yay. There it goes. Oops. I did it again. Oh no, technical. Just didn't let it load fast enough. Okay, this is one of my shots recently. This, I actually... Some of these are re-edits because I accidentally lost the original edits when my Lightroom crashed at one point, but these are shots I actually have plans to return to, but I don't know if I'm going to. And then here, I want to do a color version of a shot I did in black and white. And I did a quick color version on my phone, but I want to do an actual raw file, see how it'll come out. And then let's open Santa. Let's get some shots of Santa in here. We'll get those. Look at those edits. And after that, we'll look at. And I thought that would be a cool shot for marketing department. But most of these are edited. I have some I gotta edit still. And here we go. Let's go further down. Let's go back down here. We'll do this today. And then we'll pick this image to work on, and then we'll do some modern stuff here. These are some photos. I got some other. Might do some real fan this week, but okay. Okay, all those are good. It's pretty quick. I did some really heavy editing a couple days ago. These are mostly going to be pretty quick edits. I don't think I'm going to sky replace any of these. But we'll talk about them, and hope you enjoy the video. I thought, I haven't done one of these for a while, so I thought, you know, I'm going to do it. We're waiting to load import. For some reason, initial proof taking a little bit, but yeah. So I got let me talk about when I'm working. Actually, if you guys see my progress videos, I'm working on this photography office / studio corner of my bedroom right now. I got my temporarily one of my dressers or side tables, nightstands, here temporarily. So I work on the desk. The desk is custom. But yeah, so why is it not? That's weird. I'm having a little technical errors right now. See, it's not loading for some reason. It's taking a long time to load. Might have to restart the Lightroom. go Photoshop up. Good at it. Hey. Should have been better prepared. Let's end up. Not usually that long. There we go. How close do I want it? I want it a little closer. Let's pick one of the closer pictures. I think that's about good right there. I'm gonna crop it a little bit so get a little more on the lines of thirds. I do a lot of that. Here we go. We're gonna edit this one first because this is the one that's showing up. But yeah, we got a CSX train. This is actually a pretty remote spot. This is some hiking to get to. Forget the guy's name on Instagram. He has a bunch of pictures from the 90s here. I think it was, yeah, or the 80s maybe, 90s. It was some the Conrail time period. Some chassis, mainly early CSX. I'm actually behind me is another train tracks. I'm standing on a bridge that goes, or I'm not standing on a bridge, but I'm on a hillside where there's next to a bridge that goes over this line. This is a CSX Coke train. Got a couple weeks back when we had our first snowfall, and pretty much I decided I wanted a head-on shot. I've done this shot before in the summertime. Did one in spring when there wasn't that many leaves on the ground. So this time around, it was snow. I'm going to keep it pretty bright there. I don't want to make it too gray. But, yeah, this was taken on the bridge, hike down alongside the main line on Norfolk Southern and get to this spot. But, it's a nice spot. Very nice shot. It's taken with a 7200 shot at f8 at 104 millimeters, ISO 320. But yeah, I'm taking the highlights. I dropped the highlights a little bit. I keep some of the shadows. I'm keeping about there, I think. Let's go a little more. I like the little bit brighter in there. Just makes the snow look a little. But I'm gonna keep the black there. Gee, do I want to apply any dehaze on this picture? Actually, I don't think it needs it much. And about separation. I think that looks good. I might wait, I'm on the wrong screen. Oopsie, that was my fault. But this is the picture I'm actually editing right now. Yeah, so these are my settings right now. I'm meant to capture the screen. I was capturing the computer. At least you can see what I'm doing, at least on there. The angle on the good camera. But yeah, that's what you're looking at right now. It's on a CSX bridge. Or it's a CSX train. And yep. It's a Coke train. So let's put some noise reduction. Let's keep it around there. I don't really see much noise. It was shot in pretty good light. But so if I go, I think if I oops, I just reset everything. I think. Wait a minute. No. That's the original. So let's... Maybe I reset the adjusters. Let's free this a little bit quick. Because you guys didn't see me earlier. But, it's been a while since I've done one of these, so... So I'm thinking what I gotta say. But, there, that looks good. That look, with that little noise protection. And I think that looks pretty good. Cameras on the roll third. So that's pretty much my finished shot on that. That's CSX Henry Coltrane. Let's see if I can see. So, yep, so. So, here we go on the next, let's see what we can else get. So, okay, here's the Central New Jersey. The spot I was back at was down here. You'll see my feet. There's also another train coming. If you see in the shot, way down there, that was coming. So, pretty much shot it pretty good. I don't like the footprints there, but we'll zoom that in. I want to... Actually, do I want to go a little bit wider? Let's look at what I loaded. Either way, you're gonna still pretty good shot. Only thing I don't like about that is that those footprints, but there's the snow in the corner here. So I'm gonna say let's do this one. I'm thinking. I would say zoom a little bit. I'm trying to get rid of trying to show the snow, but I'm also trying to not look at my damage of the snow. I don't know. Let's go a little there. Wait. I don't know. I like this. Maybe I'm gonna go a little. Yeah, son. I haven't caught much heritage units this year. I've only done like 3 or 4. I did catch one UP heritage unit early in the year. Yeah, I do like my head on there. I kind of like the brush. Would like the little bit wider. I thought I had a wider shot. That's why I'm like... Is that in focus? let's play around with this. Yeah, I like this a little bit better, I think. Let's not drop the highlight that much. So we got my lens working on. I like that. Maybe a little bit more over. I don't know. I like that. Looks pretty good. It's a pretty plain Jane. I think I'd rather done the signal spot maybe at CP86. I don't know. It's because I was down there for the CSX train as well. That's why I picked this location. But also the long straightaway. It looks. You can get almost a full freight train sometimes in this shop. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I'll have to look at the other images in the album. Okay. Uh. But yeah, here's something interesting. This engine was actually moved. This is actually a pretty rare diesel. No sky replacement on this one either. I don't think I'm gonna need to part it into Photoshop at all today, but we'll so I'm gonna bring my highlights down. Let's my highlights up on this photo. Let me reset. I want to try it again. Highlights are pretty good. Let's bring up shadows. Let's bring them down. Let's opacity. Noise. Enabled. That looks pretty good with that sky. How that sky is. I don't think I'm gonna. Actually, I like this shot better. Let's try this one. Yeah, I was hoping to actually redo this shot with the train going by it. Haven't done it yet because they just moved this switcher recently. Always parked on a different track. Just with everything else going on, question in the chat was how I'm doing right now. I'm doing pretty well. I'm off work for leave because my mom has COVID. So I'm quarantined. Other than that, work's been busy, photographing, upgrading my camera equipment this year. Not too bad. Um, let's. I don't like that shot with the switcher and the rail pretty far back. Let's actually bring the highlight up. I think that looks pretty good, I think. Was hoping to have another. I might do it. I got 2 weeks. I can't be in work. Hey, do you still remember my number? It's still the same. Yeah. Yep. It is not the best situation right now, but hey, yeah. So start Trekker. Uh, why can't I remember your name now? I know who you are, but I'm like Joseph. No, what's his name? Kidling. But hey, you remember my number? Call me after the stream's over. But Jonah, yeah. Why? You know, it's been so long since I talked to you. Hey, do you remember my number? I kind of like it a little brighter. But that's me. I like it a little brighter. But I also like, I don't know. Okay. Just I haven't talked to you in ages. But yep. So here's my I think that's gonna be the finished shot. I don't think I'm gonna dehaze it anymore. So let's look how. You know, anything new? What? Like, anything new? Like, what I'm going on? But maybe too bright. Not really. Just bacon photography. I haven't touched the layout in 2 years. And yeah, so I really got more involved in photography. And I haven't I sometimes see Kidlink people come into my work, but other than that, I'm working at Walmart in Streetsboro. Um, Other than that, I'm pretty much just a you're. I kind of like that right there. That's that looks good. I think that looks pretty good. But and just spent money on camera equipment. So here we go. Next set. Let's go. Here I'm gonna cut out that pole. Two, it also makes it the older pole, the older crossing gate without a gate looks pretty. Makes it look old. Um, uh, I didn't get what your message is deleted, but I don't care. But here we go. Here, this is a Christmas event. I don't own a PC at all. I just do my photos and stuff. I don't. The only thing I might do later, if you want to stick around and if you want to request it, I will fire up trains. But that's it. what I really play. I kind of like the little bit more shadow on that photo, even though I'm usually a brighter person, but I kind of think the shadow kind of makes it. Usually when that happens, I do black and white, but I don't really. Everything's in the rules thirds. Just love that in black and white. But I know some people like in color. I like how black and white looks shadow wise. Yeah. Let's just bring up the shadow somewhat, like right there, I think. I don't think I fully, like, I don't really want to show this and that. That guy was so rude. But I don't want to show this tent here. Kind of looks ugly, and shadow some because of the backlit situation. I think it's just because of that, but I don't think I want the full on. Like, I like that, but I don't think I want it full lower shadow. Like, that's looks good, but then you got the tent still in there pretty badly. That looks. I just don't. I personally don't like that. We'll show the tent. I don't think I'll be able to remove it. But yeah, I do want to actually import it into Photoshop really quick. Anybody else watching, if you want to make a comment. What do you think looks better? I don't know. I got everything updated. It's weird. I'm having some technical errors with the Adobe recently. I don't know why, but I kind of want to remove that orange cone. That's why I'm trying to open Photoshop. It's not liking me today. Today is just not my day for it. Okay. Didn't do that good job moving that. That looks a little better. I think that looks good for color. Let me see what if anybody else is in the live chat. I haven't checked for a little bit. So you're saying you're you're saying you're graduating? Are you graduating from Kisling? Are you graduating? Did you, that has to be hectic over Kisling. I don't know. Looks pretty good. Well, that over. It's a little overdone. So I kind of like that. I'm actually gonna crop it one more time. I want to get rid of that box. I think. No, just keep it that way. But I kind of like how this is a. This kind of looks like older Crossing Gate. I don't. No, I rose the shadow pretty high up on this thing. I might go back and not do that. I haven't decided. What just dropped? I think that was just my phone. But, yeah. So, I don't know if... So... Still kind of like the darker shadow, though, on this. Let's see what we get. And this is the main one. I'm just playing around with a color version of this. Let's go with this one. Let's see what we... here we go. Let's bring the shadows down. See how that looks. Just don't know. Kind of like how the units laid it up on the side, but oh, we'll see. Might do an Instagram like poll on this picture again. I did one previously with color and black and white, and I did a cell phone edit, but now I'm playing with the raw files. I don't know. Kind of like that too. So let's bring that up a little bit. And into Photoshop, let's edit in Adobe Photoshop. We'll remove the cone again. And I'm just kind of going through and editing pictures today. Got a couple others to do. And we might pull some old ones. I'm going to do this for a couple more longer, I think. I don't know. It depends on how long I want to do this and how much editing I want to do live streamed today. Let's see. I could probably do one later this week. I got plenty of times to spare. So Ba 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 ba. So I just removed that out. I kind of like the darker. Let's do more in here. Let's do color. Don't like that auto contrast. Let's go into views, filters, plug windows, history. Let's remove the auto coloring, but we'll do auto contrast. See what it tells me. I think either way they look pretty. Either one looks not too bad. Got 3 different versions now. I got a little darker, I got a little brighter. We'll look at what else we have. Let's go on to the next picture. I've been playing around. Well, I can't decide. I love it in black and white, but most people like in color, so let's look at color too. Here's Santa Claus in one of the train cars, wearing his Corona face mask. Damn Corona. Hey, I was gonna say thanks for every Santa who, you know what, there's still the people that still do Christmas events with Santa Claus and stuff, and there's still Santa that does this, is doing this publicly right now. Thank you for making people's child's great experience and life memory. We need a little Santa for this year. But I am cropping this somewhat, but I don't know if I like the powerful bowl in there. Let's look at what else I have. Let's look at the other one. For some reason the preview is not loading straight away. I don't know why, but it is not. And it's driving me nuts. So let's find one that's well. Do we have any? Almost rolled. He's a little off. Right there, he would be better. I don't know. Yeah, focus pretty bad. I always thought this would be I kind of like a closer shot. I don't know. It's a pretty cool shot. I like Santa. And this is my only Christmas train this year because I missed Little River Railroad and CVSR canceled before I was able to get out to see them this year. Like that. And then put his face up there. And that's, you know what I'm going to try to do. I hate this tool in here. It's not as good as Photoshop, but I think this wire will be very easy to remove. I think. I hope. We'll see how they did. Personally, barely ever used removal in Lightroom because it's not that good. Yeah, I'm not. It's not doing anything good. It's just not that very. I personally just don't like using it. It's okay. Let's go into Photoshop. Actually, do I want a little bit more over? He's pretty good alignment. Maybe a little less on the bottom. I don't know. Just anyway, I already loaded it into Photoshop, so we'll play around in a little bit. The crop. It already loaded, so. So what I'm using is the it's the outline, whatever this tool, it's the lacing tool, lasso tool. I take the lasso tool, and then I take that, and then I go to edit, and then fill, and then current content aware, and then that's how I do a lot of my removal, other than stamp tool. And let's see. Let's cut out a lot of this extra overhand. Let's see how that looks. I don't know. It might look better the other way around. Let's bring it up. Let's take off the crop, and then I'll play in Lightroom. One thing about cropping in Adobe versus Lightroom. Lightroom, you can alter it unless you have a layer, or unless you're in Lightroom, you can alter it as much as you can without pretty much having to go back from original. And Photoshop, you have to edit, you have to crop it, and then it will lock. Unless you do a layer, and then you have to unlock that layer and then redo another crop. It's a little bit more permanent than in things. So I personally prefer cropping in Lightroom. So I use a mix of the programs, mix of the Photoshop and Lightroom program. I know Eric would yell at me for unlocking the crop, but I want to see what I can do. I think that looks not bad. It's pretty, I don't know. It's not my best, like, I don't know. We'll play around with it again. I think, I don't know. Unless I go very narrow and just do it. But I kind of like him waving more. The only problem, if I remember right, one is that pole, but also the brakeman's looking out behind him. It could use it. Should you still use it like that? I think I could have done a better job, though. Let's see what else I got. There's this sign one where I did when they were coming back. Sam was waving to people at the crossing, and I took a picture of their sign with their Santa Claus in the distance. I also did it with the locomotive. Don't know if I'm gonna actually use this shot or not, but these are my edits. Edit for that. It's a little hard to tell if it's Santa back there, I think, but just thought it'd be a like the, you know what? And then I'm just editing, so let's see what I got here. Let's actually zoom this in. I kind of like the tall tree, the lonely old tree. It's here. It's head on light. Yeah, and I do a little too much. Like that look. Bunch of old railroad ties sitting in there. You can see the old elevator in the back. I'm gonna drop the. I might bring some of the shadows back, just enough. Kind of like a lot of shadow. No. Oh. I should have had like a 7200 on actually, personally. But I was waiting for another train, and this was, and then I decided to leave the spot, and then this thing showed up. And alright, I want to go back and I might play around with some presets in a little bit. I might come back, but I got also plenty of back order images too. I got I just did some car photos a couple days ago. I haven't posted those yet. This is departure when they were departing, the one at sunset. Don't know if I'm gonna use this. I took a lot of images that day there, but I pull that right about there. Actually, you know, let's. I don't like. I'm fussy about that, but I think we'll be fine. Pretty noisy image, mostly. So let's. I'm going to do is put some aperture, noise reduction, and should have this picture looking. One thing I do want to remove, did a couple other different shots. I actually would love to. I kind of should have done the same shot I was editing earlier there with this shot too at this time. But it didn't, for reasons. I love how the smoke is and the sunset in the background. I have a couple of these pictures. I have a couple others taken around this time period. I'm going to that should be pretty easy for. And still it has its challenging times. I can see. It just doesn't. Yeah, it just doesn't do that good job at it. It just doesn't. I'm gonna just now import this again into Photoshop just to remove. And I might go back to doing the Santa again a little bit. And then I got maybe some Kelly's pictures from this summer. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just saying pictures today. I haven't photographed this week because mostly I've been stuff else. I got most of the cast pictures done recently. I'm waiting for Adobe Photoshop. I need to say edit, fill. So I'll show you guys something else. As this is doing it, it's gonna take a second to probably respond. But I'm also right now working on a website. I haven't got everything really up and running. It's one thing. It's a work in progress. I only worked on it a little. I worked on it last weekend, and then I kind of got busy, and then this all happened, and now I'm probably gonna get back on working on it sometime this week or next week. But one day you'll be able to come to this website, colon steal photos, and in the gallery you'll be able to click on pictures, and you'll be able to buy my images online. I've gone to some art shows, sold some prints. I've been in a gallery. These are some pictures I just recently edited with the new, actually the new Photoshop sky replacement tool. So here's a couple shots I did. And somebody painting them. These will be on my Instagram page sometime this week. I got them uploaded right now to the gallery. And steam trains. Here's steam trains there, and then you have diesels and others and reenactments. Kelly's Island. Um, Here's my other sunset shot from that spot. Um, I just did an edit on one of the other ones, and a night shot there. I did a night, day, sunset, and then that's from West Virginia. And then I'm editing some of the other shots right now from that trip. And we're getting snow right now, so maybe we'll see what turns out. So, personally, I think so. A lot of times I drop the highlights in my pictures a lot, but it depends on what I'm doing. Pictures, edit, pretty basic edits right now, but I kind of like a wider. I like this wider, actually, yeah. I like this better. So let's compare to that one. I like this better. So let's, you know what, I might do the same placement. I'm doing a lot constant wear now. Today is constant wear, but some days it doesn't. Some days I use it a lot. I'm always, I kind of like that. Like, I like it right there. I think that looks pretty good. I think that looks really good. Doesn't show my feet as bad where I tore up the snow. I really did when I was hiking down to that other spot for the CSX train. But barely can tell, I think. It's I think that's the final edit on that guy. So we go back to this one. I kind of like brighter in it. I don't know. I think I like that one right there. I think the best of the two. It's still got enough shadow contrast. Maybe add a little more contrast. Oh. So I think that looks pretty nice. I think overall, I think that looks pretty good. I think might lower the contrast right there, yeah. But I think got enough shadow. Um, got enough of shadow right there. That looks pretty good. I think that you got the highlight on the side, but you can still see everything else in the detail. I think, and you got the crossing gate there. I think that really looks cool because I love how that looks. Like it's pretty old fashioned how that looks. You don't see that kind of that much anymore. So and with the older diesel there, this um see if like like the. See what. I think that looks good enough. Or I think I'm doing too much. Let's. Sometimes you gotta keep. I think that looks pretty good. I think looks the best right there. So that's the image. I wish this guy wasn't in it. Maybe constant wear, but I don't think there's enough background in there. But in that tent, it looks a little, makes it look a little more modern. I'm pretty picky a lot of times with older equipment. I can get really picky. It's one thing I love about photo charters is because it makes everything look a little older and not so modern. And it's one thing I like about. I'm a history buff, so and I get really picky on this stuff. A lot of times it gets a little annoying, but I have to deal with it, and I still get some. But yeah. I think that looks pretty good. I think that might be the it. I don't know. Maybe just a slight more color brightness. I don't know. I don't want to pull too much and get rid of all the shadow. As much shadow as I want, but I kind of like the light on the side. I think this looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna export some of these images. We've been talking editing since noon. I don't know. Might want to cut it. I don't know. You're trying anyone was 16G. So oh, why the preview's not working fully? Okay, so let's anybody have any questions in here? I'm gonna probably, I don't know. I'll probably be done. I don't know yet. I got most of what I had backlog till I get future. Maybe I'll see what else I got. May look at the other SD cards. What other pictures do I have left? I got some Kelly's Island pictures later this year, past summer. I got my dad's grave, but I'm not gonna edit those. I got most of the cast done. But I think I might do a highlight video later this. I don't know. I might do a highlight next week. Video. I don't know. Thinking what I got to edit. I think we're pretty much good. I think we've pretty much been 1 hour already anyway. So I think we'll be done. Anybody else have any questions? I'm gonna check the chat again. see if anybody has any questions. Think I'm pretty good. I think I got pretty much most of what I have left. Unless I'm going back all the way back to Kelly's Island days. Hockey, I got all their pictures done. Got all their pictures done. What's on this? Let me look at what I got on the other SD card. See if anything else. I know I got more. I just don't feel like I gotta dig out those Kelly's Island pictures. I haven't edited any of them. But I'll export these pictures first. And then you know what? I think it'll be enough for people to watch this for one. Wait a minute. I'll think about what I'm gonna do. I have nothing else to do. I got plenty of stuff to do. Okay, I'm gonna get going. You know what? I think that'll be good. I think a 1 hour long video will be good enough. It's been pretty good. Hope everybody enjoyed this edited video. I know I had technical errors, partly because I haven't done this forever. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna cut it off now. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's. And we'll see if we have any more videos like this in the